Welcome to another exciting episode of Business Farm, brought to you by AfricanKnowHow magazine. I'm your host, Loris the Abbott, and today we're going to be talking to you about some exciting ways to market your business for free. Let's get started. Now, each one of these will cost you a considerable amount of time to be truly effective. But when you don't have a lot of money, you usually have more time. So invest your time in these free marketing tactics and watch the money roll in. So let's jump right in and talk about tactic number one. Number one is attend one networking event per week. Networking is one of the best ways to generate clients for your business. The thing with networking, however, is that it takes time. Most people give up on networking way too quickly. On average, networking can generate paying clients for your business in 5 to 7 months or sooner, but it does require consistent interaction over an extended period of time. So basically, people, you got to go out and meet other people. Mingle, get to know them. Don't necessarily talk too much about pushing your business because you sound desperate. Just focus more on getting to know them. All right, let's get into tactic number two. Host your own meetup group. Now, if you haven't heard of Meetup is a great vehicle for getting in front of your target audience. Just create a meetup group by going to meetup.com that caters to their interests. And voila, you have a captive audience to build a relationship with. Notice I didn't say sell to. If you try to sell to your meetup group, people won't come. Focus on relationships first and the rest will follow. So basically, people, you want to go to meetup.com, set up a group, invite people to come, have a clear topic of what you're going to discuss, and you're going to basically use what is called indirect marketing. So you're not selling right away, hey, buy from me right now. You're more positioning yourself and your business as an expert in your field. Just a quick reminder, this podcast is brought to you by AfricanKnowHow magazine, the home of the African entrepreneur, focusing on business trends that give you the tools, advice, and resources you need to start, run, or grow a successful business. Okay, we're back and we're going to jump right into marketing tip number 4. Send items of interest to referral partners to stay at the top of their mind. Once you develop relationships with referral partners, don't let them go cold. One way to stay in the front of them, or in the front of their minds, I should say, is by forwarding an article, sending an event invitation, or an industry update to them on a regular basis. You should also try to have lunch quarterly. Staying in front of people in terms of in the forefront of their mind is crucial because they might not be ready to buy when you first meet them, but because you're constantly putting yourself in front of them as a reminder via an article, a post, a quote, something, it keeps your name and your business in the back of their mind. So when they are ready to do business, guess who they're going to think of? You guessed it, you. Okay, we're ready for tip number 5. Post ads using free classified section sites like eBay ads, Craigslist, MrAfricano.com, Startup Nation. These are pretty straightforward to use. Just post a well-written ad and it can drive traffic to a specific page on your website. It'd be nice to have an opt-in feature where you can capture the name and email address of the people coming to your site so you can market to them at a later date. And this can be used to generate tremendous amount of traffic. And it can also be used as a lead capture system. So you can capture people that you can market to at a later date. All right, we're on to tip number 6. Register your business or company with all the online directory sites you can find. AfricanKnowHow magazine has one where you can become a trusted provider. You can be easily found via a map, and you have a directory listing, and you can put your pictures and listings about your business and a description. Try to basically do that on as many sites as you can. Taking the time to do this will not only help you in terms of your visibility, but it will also help you with your local SEO, that's search engine optimization, making you more local and more easy to find. Now we're getting on to our next tip. Write for a popular industry publication, specifically or preferably in your industry. Industry publications are great forms of free marketing. If your target market belongs to a particular industry, volunteer an article for publication. Publishers are always eager for new perspectives and great content. Plus, you'll get instant recognition as an expert in your field. And if you can't get anybody to accept your articles, there are many of free places you can write and post articles. MrAfricanKnowHow is one that we recommend. There are many other e-zine, as they're called, sites that you can go to and submit your articles. You can also, of course, always create a blog on your website and post your articles there. All right, now we're on to tip number 8. Give back to your community and pitch the press on this benevolent act. PR for the sake of PR doesn't work anymore. So if you really want to get on the radar of your local media, volunteer your time with your team if you have one. You can do it by yourself, and serve your local community because you care. These are human interest stories that local news channels love. Basically, volunteer at a soccer coaching camp, helping children improve their soccer skills. Volunteer at a soup kitchen. But again, you have to tie it in to your business in some form of sponsorship or something that you're helping to give back to the community, which shows that your business cares about the community. These forms of marketing are really great in terms of PR, public relations, and will definitely help you in your local arena. Host a workshop for your target audience. This is tip number 9. In addition to finding groups to speak in front of, you should also host your own network event. These events will help to bring your ideal clients to you. If you can get enough people to commit to ordering a meal, restaurants will let you use their space for free. Host a lunch and teach people about your topic of expertise. This will help to increase your credibility and visibility in your local market. Tip number 10. You have to learn to talk about your business in a way that starts a conversation, not a sales pitch. You ever meet those people who sound really salesy? They're trying to sell you something, and it's kind of a turnoff. This has to be one of the most difficult things entrepreneurs face in networking, especially when it comes to talking about their business. Many of us have been trained to create an elevator pitch where, you get in an elevator, you see somebody you want to talk to, and then blah, blah, blah. Hey, my business is so-and-so. And the person's not really that interested because it sounds salesy, like a pitch. You're trying to sell them something. Most of the time, like I said, it sounds canned, it's corny, it kills the conversation. So instead of giving your pitch when you talk about your business, start a conversation using the do dialogue method. This is hands down one of the best ways I've ever heard someone teach how to talk about your business. It's fun, it's easy. Just basically start by saying hello, finding some topic of interest. Hey, this elevator is really clean. I like your shoes. Something as an opener. Get them to just talk and feel comfortable. And then you can typically transition into finding out what it is they do and then telling them about yourself and your business. This podcast is brought to you by AfricanKnowHow magazine, the home of the African entrepreneur, focusing on business trends that give you the tools, advice, and resources you need to start, run, or grow a successful business. Visit AfricanKnowHow.com. All right, people, I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Stay tuned for more free marketing tips to get more exposure for your business. We'll be posting new tips every week on our African Know-How YouTube channel. You can also, again, go to the website to get great articles and lots of free marketing tips. You can join our Facebook page. You can join our Pinterest page. You can join us on Tumblr. All the links are available right at the top of the AfricanKnowHow.com website. Just click and hit like. You can also find us on Google+. Again, all these links are available. Look forward to connecting with you, and happy entrepreneuring. This is Loris the Abbot, and I'm out. Till next time.